Greetings, my excellent friends. This is Gavarok welcoming you to Trails in the Sky, first chapter. I am here with my co-host MJ, and
Hello.
It is time to pretend to buy basic quartz, because what I have in my inventory are every quartz in the game. All three of the defense and the HP and poison and petrify and mute and freeze and everything. It's a nice little buffet table of face-ruining stuff as far as our enemies are concerned. But you go into here, and if you're new to the game, you want to unlock the slot. So you would only be able to put quartz in like the first one here. And you can see the Orbment itself on the right, and it's split. And so if you you can only, unlock new arts based on things in the same line. So, say, for example, you want to unlock the spell that requires 5 points of fire. And so you have Attack 1, which gives you 1 point of fire, and then you have something else which gives you 4. If you put Attack 1 here in the yellow section, and put the other one in the blue section, they won't go together, and they won't give you that spell that you want. You have to put them both in the yellow section or in your central slot, because that affects all of it. This has been game tutorials you didn't need from Gav. And yeah, right now there's only very basic stuff available. I wonder if it's going to want me to buy them. I'll buy an action one and a HP one, because that's probably, if you're starting the game, you'd want to put a HP one on Estelle so she can heal, and you're forced to put an action one on Joshua because he's locked to time at that stage. Do you accept that I've done this? Yes.
Oh, so you finished installing your quartz, have you? Since you have both recovery and attack arts set up, it appears that you don't need any more instruction about how to do this task. If you balance your arts out between each other like you've done here, it should make dealing with monsters much easier.
So Trails in the Sky says arts degrees are worth it.
So true. Actually, no, because student loans. But, in a perfect world, maybe they are. All right.
Arts careers are worth it. Degrees...
Arts careers are worth it. Degrees... It's a different kind of thing. It's complicated, especially if you live in the US. Alright. Additionally, your bracer notebooks contain information about which quartz allow you to use which arts. If you'd like to use more powerful arts, check out the arts and quartz charts in your bracer notebooks and find something that works for you.
Well done! You didn't stumble for a second on arts and quartz charts.
I did it!
3 lines, that one could sneak up on you when you're cold reading a line like that. Well done.
Thank you. I keep stumbling on words that I shouldn't stumble on, but I'll take the little twisters. All right. This concludes your training here at the Orbital Factory. Now it's time to move on to what you've both been waiting for, the qualification test. Pardon? Did you just say test?
You can't honestly tell me that you forgot about the test again, can you? Didn't I remind you just this morning?
Now that you mention it, I vaguely remember some sort of talk along those lines at the breakfast table. Sometimes I fear for the future of the Bracer Guild and humanity. Harsh, bud. Alright. Oh well. No sense in worrying about that now. Let's head over to the testing area.
People being deeply mean to Estelle while not really meaning it is a common theme in the early game here. Everybody in Estelle's life has a sort of loving exasperation with her.
She's just got ADHD. Feel like that sometimes. Alright. You mean, now? I don't know if I'm ready for... How about a little less yapping and a little more walking? Joshua, help me!
Mr. Melders, Freddy, thank you for all your help.
Don't mention it. Good luck with that test of yours.
We'll be rooting for you.
Oh,
were we swapping? Okay.
I was just gonna... No, you're good. Alright. I'm going to remember that you left me high and dry like this, Joshua! All your training has finally come down to this. Your qualification test will begin here. I expect you... oh my god, see, normal line! Normal line and I can't read it, that's the difference. Alright, I expect to see you both use what you've learned up to this point.
Understood. What's wrong, Estelle?
Shara? What now? I was kind of wondering, but is there not going to be a paper test or something? Did Cassius drop you on your head as a child or something? You just read what it said on the bulletin board not that long ago, right? Yeah, and?
Good improv technique, however...
And I even made you jot down what you read in your bracer notebooks, unless you forgot that, too. I'm pretty sure the job listing mentions searching for and retrieving an item from the sewers. Ringing any bells yet? What a relief. Oh, divine Eidos. I give thanks to thee for thy infinite grace in bestowing upon us such wonderful gifts as sewers.
So what you're really saying is that you thought it was a paper test. No wonder you were acting all crazy back at the Orbital factory.
I can already feel the nostalgia. All those horrible days stuck in a classroom are starting to feel like grand memories indeed.
I'm really starting to wonder if we'll even be able to graduate at all.
What's wrong with you? Why do you have to go and say something like that when I'm trying to reminisce about positive things? Alright, that's enough jabbering, you two. This is supposed to be a test, so how about the both of you try to at least look a little anxious? Just so you know, though, if you do happen to flunk the test, you don't even want to imagine the kind of homework I have in store for the both of you. It'll be fine. Just tell us what you want us to do and let us loose. Well, if you're so confident, then how about proving that you're not just blowing hot air with the results of your test? Anyway, as you both saw on the bulletin board, this test will be a search conducted in Rolent's sewers. Your objective is to retrieve the contents of a chest, which has been placed somewhere within that area. The layout of the sewers is extremely simple, so you don't need to worry about getting lost either. However, there are real, living, breathing monsters down there, so if you get careless and let down your guard, you will be sorry. Also, let me give you this before I forget.
Tear Balm!
Tear Balm?
Monster Guide!
What's this book for? It's called a Monster Guide, and it's used to record information about monsters and other opponents you meet. Whenever you figure out an enemy's attributes, you should make an immediate note of it in there.
Sounds pretty straightforward to me. He who controls the flow of information controls the tide of battle, right?
That's exactly what I'm saying. You've really got a good head on your shoulders, Joshua. That's some pretty useful advice. Thanks for the tip, Shara.
We'll put it to good use.
Alrighty then. Let's get pumped and knock out this test.
Let's. Don't forget, though, this is an exam. We should make sure we treat it as such. And here we are.
Music!
In the JRPG tradition. Sewers. And we have our monster guide, which is currently completely empty, and that's soon to be filled with every monster in Rolent. This is the one thing I didn't carry over on New Game Plus, because if I had have, you would have seen everything that we fight in Rolent and been immediately spoiled. There appears to be a recovery point set up over there. Let's use that if, you know, we somehow forget that we're level 40. Yeah, basically that's a free heal.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Very good.
Oh, there's a little funky guy over there. Hello, friend. Who are you? What's your deal? Monsters at 12 o'clock.
Be careful not to let them take advantage of your blind side.
Got it.
Monsters cannot be seen from far away. They can, because we got the eagle eye quartz on.
Them. Yeah.
Yeah. Conditions at the start of the battle will change depending on how a monster is engaged. If you walk into them when they're not facing you, that's a preemptive strike. If they walk into you, that's an ambush. It's standard JRPG monster on the field stuff. No random encounters. You see them, you walk up to them, the fight starts like that. And we have the battle theme.
Ooh. This is a bop.
And yeah, so because I have the information quartz, you can see what elements they're strong and weak to. Of the 4 basic ones, time, space, and mirage don't have like strengths and weaknesses. You can see what sepith they will give you. This one will give you 2 earth, 1 fire, and 1 space. You see what item it may drop, a juicy bone, and it gives you a little blurb. It inhabits areas near raw sewage. It's a dirty rat. Now,
This is the real rat.
you're not supposed to deal 1,000 damage at the start of the game, but again, we're doing a story run, so rat's gonna get
Let's move out.
blasted. And we get 2 EXP, 1 for each rat.
My rat friends, they're dead. I hardly knew thee.
Here comes some more. Oh, that's you.
Well, it's still you. Here comes some more.
Depending on the enemy, some physical attacks may be ineffective. Let's use arts, not physical attacks.
Okay.
So because this is a cloud of bugs, smacking it with a stick is hard to hit. At least it should be, but it only has 8
I'd love to see her
HP.
try.
Well, I mean, because we're level 40, it's gonna work. Oh, shit! No! Alright, cool. Alright, in that case, we'll firebolt. And battle has dialogue, but like only little barks.
They have been set on fire.
That's that then. Let's move out.
And we get little bits of sepith as well. Estelle, let's try using crafts this time around. Since crafts have other effects besides just dealing out damage, they're worth a shot.
Roger that.
So have you noticed the really cool thing about this game's special abilities?
I mean, which specific thing are you talking about?
Well,
Oh, arts and crafts. Oh my god.
yeah. Arts and crafts. Arts are the magic. We've talked all about them. They come from your Orbment, and you can set them up and give whatever you want to anybody within reason. So it's like completely customizable. Crafts are personal abilities, and you earn them as you level up. I think at this stage, an Estelle who isn't power leveled would have morale and possibly taunt. But I don't think it'd have these later ones. But yeah, and so unlike your EP, which is like your mana and starts at maximum, your CP starts at 0 and you slowly gain it by hitting things and getting hit. So you're
Hey.
gaining the ability to use craft. And then you're basically your limit break, your S craft, is what you get when your CP maximizes. So Estelle has Pummel and Barrage.
Nice.
Anyway, let's
She likes to hit stuff.
let's do what they say.
That's that. Let's move out.
Curative Horn. And our first chest. And the other fun thing about Trails, I never told you, every chest in the game, when you click on it while it's empty, has a special phrase. The chest is empty. Because of you! Nice work, hero. And there's an achievement
love that.
for reading every chest phrase in the game. Not for opening every chest, for opening it and checking it. It's so easy to fail.
How'd you get all of the dialogue?
Yeah.
Oh, what a surprise. Another creepy thing. I wish there was an easier way to take care of them.
One blow using an S-craft or an S-break should do the trick for just about any enemy. The catch is our CP has to be at least 100 to pull off one of those moves.
Good news.
Oh look, we're at 98 now when we were at 30 before. That's weird! Almost as though they want you to tutorialize this particular system. And yeah, so you can activate the S-craft during your turn, but if you have the S-craft available, you can S-break, which means, fuck you, it's my turn now. So, Estelle, I don't know if this is Pummel or Barrage. The thing is, yeah, when you use it on your turn, you can pick which Astrocraft to use, but you can only set one to be your break. Usually your strongest.
Gotcha.
So this is either Pummel or Barrage. Either way, they're basically the same ability.
This ends here.
Oh, look at her go!
I think that was Pummel?
We're good to go.
I may swap it to the other one just so that you can see them. Oh no, that was Barrage. Okay. Pummel is, yeah, but Barrage is better. Barrage is better. Pummel is the basic. Joshua's has Sever, which just hits one person, and then Black Fang, which is, nuts. We'll show off Black Fang in a second. Door, rusted and locked.
So, that's the treasure chest we're after, huh? If we've made it this far, the rest is gonna be a piece of cake.
Seems like we got a little breathing room, at least. Let's pay close attention to our battle order this time. There should be a number of ways to get more mileage out of our actions. Turn bonus is the same. Yeah, so if you look to the left, and you see a little symbol with the yellow heart and 10, on random turns, there are little bonuses, like your attack may go up, or your health might recover a little, or you might recover some EP. And so you manipulate the turn order if you can to try and land on those good stuff, because the enemies can get them too. Critical hits in this game are not random chance, they are the critical turn bonus.
Oh. Okay. Makes
Anyway.
sense.
Joshua has his S-Craft, so I could end the battle right now with the Black Fang. I might just use Sever, then, because that way I'll hit one thing and it'll be a little longer. She still can't hit those fucking moths. Alright, Sever. We'll sever the one in the back.
Let's do this!
Oh,
There he goes. And then they're hitting us for 0 because of our incredibly high defense. There we go! She can't hit him! It's just... I'm being stubborn now. I want to see how hard it... There we go! You rule. Well done. A small box!
We've done
2 of them!
2. That's weird. There's a couple small... Oh my god, I'm adding words now. I'm fine. Alright, there's
You're
a couple
alright, you're
boxes
okay.
inside the treasure. I am alright, I am okay. The fact that there's not just one, but 2 is kind of interesting too. Wonder what's inside.
Remember, Estelle, our mission is to search and retrieve only. I'm pretty sure looking inside those boxes doesn't fall under our mission objective.
You are no fun at all, Joshua. This has nothing to do with our mission. It's what I like to call good, honest curiosity. You know, we're the only ones down here. We can get away with a teensy-weensy peek, right?
If you feel like flunking today's test, then by all means be my guest.
Did you just say the F word?
Well, it is Friday. Yep. Opening one of those boxes could result in an automatic fail for the both of us. If this were a real job, the contents of those boxes would belong to the client. And as long as they were nothing illegal, we would have no right to open them.
I know, you're right, Joshua. But I just can't help myself.
If you absolutely have to know what's inside, then why not ask Miss Shara when we get back? But for now, we need to focus on getting out of here.
All right.
By looking inside this chest again, you flunk! Just kidding. God, it's a lot easier to get out of the sewers than in. Ta-da!
We did it! Good work, you two. As a rule of training, I'm going to need to confirm the items in your possession. Yep, they're the real deal, all right. I don't see any evidence of tampering either. That was a close one.
I figured she would try to set us up like that.
Congratulations to the both of you. You have successfully passed your qualification test. You didn't really think something that simple would be a problem for us, did you? So, Shara, what's in those boxes you had us get? That's for me to know and you to find out. After your training is finished. That's enough chit-chat for now, so let's get back to work. You two still have some things left to do. Seriously? But didn't you just say that we passed the test? You still have to learn about how to report the results of your work. I'm aware that you're both tired, but this is no time to shirk your duties. Let's get back to the guild. When is this day going to be over? Oh well, no sense in giving up when the finish line is in sight.
Agreed. It seems like we're within reaching distance of our goal.
Your final training is how to report to the guild.
Yes, it's very complicated. You walk up to the desk, you say, "Hi, I did the job," and then the person at the desk ticks it, and you're done.
Whenever you finish a job, it is your duty to there we go. I'm really good at voice.
You're so good.
Words.
Hire MJ.
Hire me and I will flub words in the exact same way. And then yell about not being able to read. Alright.
She will invent new languages before your eyes.
I will invent new languages. I invented Simlish. Alright. Whenever you finish a job, it is your duty to report the results of your work to the guild. Reporting how you resolved the situation and the steps you took to get there are all part of your job as a bracer. You can report your results to the front desk in each guild branch. And as you already know by now, Aina is in charge here at the Rolent branch. In addition, this is where you will be paid for your work.
I look forward to seeing great things from the both of you.
Now that we're here, why don't you both go ahead and report the results of today's training?
Yes, I do know how to talk to people. Thanks, game.
Hey, you two, hurry up.
If you've passed your qualification exam, then there's one thing left to do. When you want to report that you finished a job, please press the report button, you dipshit, not the talk button. What's wrong with you? Bang. Training retrieval. We gain a BP.
Yay.
That's a bracer point. And we're a junior bracer 9th class.
Nice.
Good job, you two. It seems like you were able to complete your objective without running into any major problems. Another thing to take note of is that depending on how you handle a job, you may see an increase or decrease in the amount of pay you receive. When you report the results of your work to the guild, pay in the form of Mira isn't the only thing you will receive. You will also accumulate bracer points, an indication of your achievements as a bracer. When these points go up to a certain value, you will advance in rank and be awarded with a piece of special equipment. The ranks of the junior bracer start at 9 and go all the way up to 1. Please set your sights on making first rank and work hard. You will also get recorded in your notebook, have a look at the data.
All that's left to do now is finalize your training. Let's head back upstairs, shall we? I'll talk to you later, Aina. And sorry about putting more work on your plate today than usual.
Don't worry about it. Training new bracers is important for the future of the guild. I fully intend to work these two to the bone in any case.
To the bone?
And knowing Shara, it'll involve the whip.
Oh my god. Let me say it again. Good work, you two. You have now officially completed the entire training course. From now on, you will be learning from your own real-world experience. Well then.
Holds out the 2 small boxes.
Aren't those boxes the ones? In answer to your question, yes. These are the boxes you retrieved during today's test. You seem awfully curious to find out what's inside, Estelle. Are you saying that it's okay if we open them? That's right. Why don't the both of you have a look and see what's inside? Sweet!
Alright, let's have a look. Open their boxes, and we receive a junior bracer emblem.
Emblem is close enough to a brace.
Yeah.
I like it. This crest is...
So does this mean that we're...
Ahem! Estelle Bright, Joshua Bright, Beginning this day at 1500 hours, you are both hereby appointed as junior bracers within the Bracer Guild. From here on, you will work as members of the Bracer Guild to support the livelihood of those around you, defend peace, and uphold justice. Congratulations, you two, and welcome into the fold. Did you hear that, Joshua? We've become members of the Bracer Guild!
So I'm a bracer now, huh? I think the realization is only now just beginning to sink in.
Come on, Joshua! You should be jumping for joy or running around and screaming at the top of your lungs like this.
You ready?
Look at us now, world! We did it!
I was happy until you made my eardrums bleed.
I hate to interrupt the celebrations, Estelle, but I need to take off now. I have some backed up work that needs my immediate attention. We understand. You have been spending a lot of extra hours working with us during this busy time for the guild. Before you head out, Shara, I just wanted to say thanks.
Likewise. I appreciate all the trouble you've gone through for us, Shara.
Don't mention it. Training new recruits is one of a bracer's many duties. Believe it or not, I was once in your shoes a long time ago when your father, Cassius, trained me. So that's why you have so much respect for my dad, huh? There's actually much more to it than that, but I'll save that conversation for another day. As for the both of you, work hard to become full-fledged bracers early on so you can help guide those new recruits who come after yourselves. And in time, I hope to see you both become respectable bracers like your father. Anyway, I'll leave you with that thought. I just don't get it.
Get what?
This is Sherazard, aka the Silver Streak, one of the most skilled young bracers we're talking about. So why is it that she holds Dad in such high esteem? He just seems like nothing more than a no-good middle-aged doing who knows what instead of being a father.
A no-good middle-aged man, huh? From your viewpoint, it doesn't come as a surprise that you would see him in that fashion.
Huh?
Never mind. Let's hurry and head home. We should let Dad know we qualified as junior bracers.
Right.
Absolutely. But we do need to pick something up for him now, don't we?
The news!
He asked us for news. Okay, I know. There's also another bracer here. There's Ridge. Hi there, Estelle and Joshua.
Oh, hi, Ridge!
It looks like your training is over, isn't it? I'm humbled to know that you two are the youngest ever to pass the bracer exam. I look forward to working with you in the same capacity. Ourselves as well. I have to get back to work now, but if there's something you don't understand, give me a holler. I'm the only
Dad,
bracer in Rolent who doesn't have a face.
Oh, Gab, I mean this in the best possible way. That voice sounded like your Goofy impression, and that's all I'm gonna be picturing is his face now.
Well, hi there. Not actually that good.
Hurry up and come on!
Wait for me, Luke! Huh? Oh, it's you two!
Oh, great, it's Estelle.
Hi there, Joshua! Okay, you little twerp. What's with the "oh great, it's Estelle" remark? And what's the big hurry? How about telling us where you're headed? You're not thinking about wandering out of town alone, are you? The roads are full of monsters, I hope you know.
You're such a pest, Estelle. Don't you know there's no room for girls to be sticking their big fat noses in boys' business? Quit acting like you're a bracer, you wannabe.
Tisk tisk. How wrong you are, Luke. How incredibly wrong. You're more wrong than a fool who thinks there's better tasting milk in Liberal than the milk that comes from the Purzel farm.
What? No way! You're full of it, Estelle.
In fact, as of just a few minutes ago, we qualified to become real bracers. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Real bracers!
More like bracers in training, really. Don't think you should be getting on your high horse just yet, Estelle. Now, a high pony, on the other hand...
Quit being a killjoy. Wow, you two are great. I'm so happy for the both of you. Oh, Pat, you're such a good little boy. Unlike that smart aleck and cynical brat you call a friend.
This isn't fair! I was supposed to become a bracer first. I can accept that Joshua became a bracer before me, but getting passed by the likes of Estelle...
What's the likes of Estelle supposed to mean? Just so you know, you can't even be a bracer until you're 16 years old. Get it? Only mature people allowed.
Ah, yes, 16, world-renowned age of maturity.
Very mature. And that means no little kids who are still going to Sunday school.
I don't know how I should put this, Estelle, but Sunday school is dying to have you back.
You better watch out, Estelle! I'm gonna go train at my secret base, and before you know it, I'm gonna be a bracer too! Come on, Pat, let's go.
Alright, I'm coming. See you later, Estelle. Bye, Joshua. That boy, Luke. He's always trying to pick a fight with me. I wonder if he just plain hates me or something.
Rather, I think it's the exact opposite.
What do you mean by that?
Don't worry about it, it's just a boy thing. At any rate, what do you think Luke meant when he said secret base? I don't know why, but somehow it makes me a bit curious.
I know exactly what you mean. A secret base sounds really intriguing. The pure heart of a young child can be so inspiring at times.
That's not really what I meant by curious. Not exactly. Yeah. Yeah, everything's fine. Okay, where are we at now? Okay. There's something that we need to get.
Oh?
So I will go up here first.
I hope it's a cat. I want to see
No,
this cat you talked
not
about
exactly.
earlier. No! My son, Pat, has been gone since this morning. I hope he's not getting into any trouble with Luke. I'm worried about what he's up to.
Oh, he's probably gonna get in trouble with Luke. Rhett!
I accidentally went and voiced that person, even though I know I was Rhett. It's fine.
Yeah, it's
Do
fine.
you want to take Rhett? Take it back.
Sure. Thanks to the airliners in recent days, even Rolent has been able to get a good selection of books. And thanks to that, I find myself compelled to buy a new one each time I head to the store. But I get yelled at by my wife for getting so many, so maybe I should cut back a bit. I've only got the first chapter of this novel, so if you want, I'll give it to you.
Cornelia.
And we get Cornelia Chapter 1, which is one of the books that we get in this series. I could start reading it now, but it will take like a good 2-3 minutes. I think I'd rather wrap up Rolent stuff and maybe start reading things at the beginning of the next one, considering we'll probably be stopping after this for this week. But if we come out here...
Kitty. Oh my goodness. Wait, I need to see. I can't tell if that is a dog or a cat. I think puppy. It's such a warm day today, isn't it? Looks like we'll be able to take a nice afternoon nap. Oh!
Ariel!
Oh, my new best friend. Hello. Yeah. Oh,
Don't worry, Ariel voices themselves. It's fine.
good.
Let me. Yeah. What I'll say. The next place we need to go is to the general goods store to get the news for dad for our dad.
Yes.
But what I will do is
The liberal newspaper.
quickly look around and talk to. Okay, so we're not allowed to go through there.
Yeah, I
Is
forgot
that
about that.
is that the landing port? Oh, here's the landing port. We are allowed through. So we have the fun people like Alan. Luscious chocolate skin, captivating ruby eyes. Scheherazad's quite the exotic beauty, wouldn't you say? She's got that fascinating charm that people in Liberl don't have.
Alan's off in his little world again.
Haha. I've actually gone drinking with Scheherazade before, but the strange thing is, I have absolutely no memory of that time. Maybe I should try to ask her out again.
Alan, I do not like you.
There were no cute girls on the flight this morning. I guess all I can do now is look forward to the flight this afternoon!
Ugh, run away.
And he's proud to work on Orbital Engines. I think this is what we do. We talk to them without like fully performing it to get through the less characterized ones. 2 airliners which travel to the 5 major cities. One goes east, one goes west, and they do the 5 cities in reverse order. That's simple enough. If we did miss, we were up here. We missed the old lady. What did the old lady have to say? Mostly just when I thought Luke had come home, he took off out the door, always running around like his pants are on fire. So yeah, Luke and Pat both live here as neighbors.
Gotcha.
And those are their people. Here's Claire!
Hey, Estelle and Joshua. Is it true that you really became bracers?
You're always one of the first to hear everything, aren't you, Claire?
This is just what I expected. I saw the potential in you both way back. Yup. You're going to get out there and earn a lot of success, right? I like Scheherazad's adult charm.
That's phrasing.
Mm.
And I'm partial to both you and Joshua. Huh?
I'll take that as a compliment.
We sure are saying some weird stuff.
Claire and Alan, the drama's finally going to begin. I'm so excited.
And you just can't hide it, nor are you trying to.
My goodness.
So, Mirano and Simon update. Seems like somehow Mirano will get the lumber she wanted. Simon, the Septium purchases are going through fine. Failure is not an option. I do, yeah. Mirano and Simon, I focus on them because they're from another city. That means the chances of us seeing them deeper into the game goes up. Let's see. I've made contact with some people at the Mulga mine, and we're working out a few business details at the moment, but please just wait a little longer. Alyssa finished with our training. We finally finished. Officially a real bracer. Don't bracers have a lot of dangerous jobs? Don't overdo it. Watch out for each other. That's a very good observation, Alyssa. The only problem is that Estelle doesn't realize this herself.
I'm standing right here, you guys.
Joshua and I just care about you, Estelle, that's all. Don't get hurt.
Okay.
Trent is still eating.
Crunch, Max.
I better get back to the mine before the boss figures out I ditched work. Gosh.
Oh my gosh. Goofy goof in the flesh.
The old man Radford from one of the other houses has come in to drink. My son-in-law is still half a man when it comes to this business. It isn't an easy job. It takes 2 to 3 years to become a real woodsman. Not you, I was talking to him. Okay, he's still bitching about, yeah. Looks like the female merchant came from Bose, smart and attractive, but would never give Faulkner the time of day. Her accent is a little different. I ignore that because it's hard to keep track of. I don't want to give an accent to every city.
Oh yeah, no, that's.
If someone comes from another country, I might make them British or something, but that's about it.
I mean, like, the nations are not that far from each other.
No.
It makes sense that they would have similar accents.
Yeah.
You know?
2 kinds of enjoyment that come from food. Eating and cooking. Would you prefer cooking to eating? I love people like you.
I get that, to be honest. Cooking is fun.
I love people like you. You and Nev both. Perfect. Haven't seen Estelle around here for a while. Did you say hi to Alyssa? Yes. Just friendly neighborhood connections. Who else is outside? Fremont, Ellie, and Armand. So these 2 are still at. Oh, they're talking now. Developments. I think we were. I think I was Ellie and you were Armand.
I'm so distressed.
I think so.
He's my type, and I'd like to accept his proposal. But this place is not my ideal situation.
Is the place or whatever really that important?
Of course it is. This could be the memory of a lifetime. It may be the place that comes to my mind when I'm an old grandma and lying on my deathbed. I just can't accept an alleyway like this as being that place.
I guess this type of thing can only be understood by those involved.
He has passionately confessed his love to me several times even though we just met, but the situation isn't right. It would be great if he'd just say it to me in a more romantic place.
I've confessed to her several times since this morning, but can't get her to accept my love. It doesn't seem like she hates me or anything. What am I doing wrong?
Well, if you listened to the conversation we just loudly had with her in front of you, perhaps you'd have a hint.
She did just tell you.
Mr. Fate. Uni is his daughter. Should be back any time, but it's weird that she's not home. If you see Uni, tell her to come home. She's never broken curfew before, but worried because she's just a little girl.
Aw.
She shouldn't be playing around with Pat and Luke all the time.
Huh?
In here, almost time for her husband to come home from work, and her dad was the one in the bar saying that he doesn't like her husband. These two are the I love my daddy, he's always strong and nice to me. Her dad's the miner. Started dinner for the night. Hopefully her husband will be coming home today. Staying overnight in the mine and working through the night is pretty common for him.
That's brutal. Oh,
Sleeping overnight in the mine. In the mine.
That's gotta be bad.
That sucks.
That's bad. Oh no.
Okay, mayor's residence.
Surely there's more comfortable places than a mine.
This
right?
I like.
All right.
The mayor's wife will help around the house and not make the maid do absolutely everything. What I would like to say next is that the mayor himself also does, but she doesn't say that. She treats me like I'm part of the family. Took me out to eat the other day. And I do like that.
One step forward, one step back, you know.
Yeah. Lita takes care of all the housework, but you feel a little awkward about it and end up doing some of it yourself. Right, so before she married a mayor and became rich, she used to do all the work around the home.
I'm very interested in the class implications in this game, because I feel like we're laying a lot of groundwork.
Yeah, feel a little awkward. Meanwhile, the mayor up here, compared to other cities, Rolent is very rural, no distinct features, something warm and inviting. Yeah, every city is bigger than Rolent. Rolent is the smallest. I call it a town, because it feels like one to me rather than a city, because it's just got the one map. You want to build a city that gives importance to that atmosphere. The other three major cities have 2 maps each, except for the capital, which has 4.
Yeah.
Church. Estelle is cheerful. Did something wonderful happen? Yes, you could say that. Joyous occasions. But times like these, we should gird our loins for the trials ahead. O goddess Idios of the firmament, guide these unseasoned youths. Pulls out a salt shaker. Sorry, I need to season you. Sister May is newly assigned, recently transferred from the royal city. So she's used to the big capital. This place is surrounded by greenery and everyone's so kind. Father Divine's a bit strict, but, you know, in a respectable way. If we go into the hotel, Vern, we've got an unusual guest staying here at the moment. She appears to be a student from the Genis Royal Academy. Come here to study about Rolent. Let's meet. The girl in uniform.
Whew, I finally arrived here in Rolent. I think the first thing I'm going to do is have a look around.
Nothing yet.
All right. Not yet.
Nothing important yet.
Yet.
But they wouldn't just make a deal out of someone coming from a far-off area and not have it mean something eventually.
They have sown the seed.
Paddington on the bell tower, a beautiful sound as always. I love the toll. This Paddington Bell. This bell does more than tell the time. It also marks Rolent's history. And indeed, the clock tower was destroyed in the 100 Days' War when Rolent was bombarded by the Imperial Army, which is 10 years ago. And 5 years it took to get rebuilt again.
Tensions are still...
Yeah, Erebonia attacked 10 years ago, but because of the Orbal technology that we had, It was the 100 Days War, which ain't much. That ain't much. I think that's everywhere. I've been to the mayor's residence, been to Landing Port, been to the chapel, been to the hotel, clock tower, been to the apartments, been to those apartments, been to that house. Yeah, it's just the we'll just stop by the Orbital Factory, and doing good work so far. Congratulations, finally became bracers. We are too proud of ourselves. Why do you have to ruin the moment?
You should at least let me bask in the glory for a minute.
Sometimes you can just be so... But Estelle, now that you become a bracer, you're gonna have to get over your little, problem with arts.
Man, you two. You have to go and spoil my day by saying things like that.
If you got other business needs, don't forget to stop by. Orbments are built using the structure of a clock. Now that is a good little piece of info there. Yeah, like they're little round things. Everything's kind of like it's like a clockwork-based magic system, technology system.
That's cool.
So old people can figure out how to make it work. When it comes to quartz, though, you're out of your league. Extremely complicated little machines. I think the sun works on those. Arms and guards. Hey there, Estelle and Joshua. How'd the training go? Shouldn't have expected anything less from Cassius as kids, but we're still bracers in training. To give up your part-time job sooner rather than later, so Joshua can't work around here anymore. Hardly anyone with as good an eye for weapons as you. But that's the path you've chosen, so get out there and show us what you're made of. Joshua is interesting. Joshua has...
I am intrigued by Joshua.
Some mystery about him.
A lot of interests.
Yeah, Estella listened to this, finally became a bracer. Yes, so did Joshua. You did wonderfully. But one thing, you shouldn't be proud just because you became a bracer. This is just the starting point. The two of you will experience a lot of new things as bracers. I hope I can be proud of the fact that this is the path you chose in the coming years. But enough about my feelings. Please work hard. Good luck.
God. Let us be happy for a couple. You are critiquing everything about me.
So yeah, our next protocol is the general store. It doesn't say it here because it's not, like... This is just our specific quest that is done. But I'm pretty sure if we try to leave... Yeah. Estelle, aren't you forgetting something? Dad asked us to pick up a copy of the Liberal News for him at the General Goods store, right?
Oh, right. Completely slipped my mind.
I would say, looking at the time, that we call it here. And next time we will take care of this and then go home to report to Dad about our excellent job in beating up some rats in the sewers.
Heck yeah. We hit them with sticks.
Yes.
So well.
So, this is the... Like, to peel the curtain back a bit, we've just done the last 3 on the same day. So this is your first glimpse into Rolent and to the life of Estelle and Joshua Bright. How you feeling?
I like it. I really like the town atmosphere, even if you got people like Alan. And I like, Estelle and Joshua, I like them a lot. They've got a good dynamic. I like them.
Yes, there's implicit mystery as to what the hell happened with Joshua's introduction into their life.
Yeah.
How much does their dad necessarily know about that? Estelle certainly... We know as much as Estelle does. We see everything in this world through Estelle's eyes. So we will return to Cassius and see where the world takes us in our beginning steps as junior bracers.
Exciting stuff.
Next time. Thank you for joining me on this, MJ. I appreciate that. And thank you all for watching. Till next time, I've been Gavarok, and this is MJ. Fare thee well.
See you later. I'm sticking with it.
Well, we gotta work you down to just saying it and not...
I second guess it every time.
Okay, I should hit the button now.